Thank you all for coming here today. I just invited Mayor Stocks up here to say a few words. Emily McFarland, a previous mayor, who was really the cheerleader for getting us going. Monica Kelsey, who's from Safe Haven Baby Box, and then our very own Cory Schultz to say the blessing. So, Mr. Stocks, go ahead.
Thank you for coming today. The Baby Box is the first in Jefferson County, I believe the 7th in the state. Just kind of was here a few times, didn't realize how someone could drop it off from the outside. It was the first time I saw it from the outside, but great feature having the new fire station. I'd like to invite Mayor McFarland to come on up.
He knew to keep it short because I wouldn't be, so. I'm kidding. It's the same amount of paper as every other speech I gave for the last 6 years, which means it'll be just under 3 minutes. It may be faster with this rain. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. It's so always good to be back in front of you. Obviously, formally serving as the mayor of the city of Watertown, and today I am just here as a resident that's so deeply grateful to be witnessing this moment and blessing this Safe Haven Baby Box. Social media often gets a bad rap, and most of the time it should, for tainting our youth, spreading discontentment, and sowing seeds of hate. But what we forget about is sometimes it can be used for good. And that good is why we're here today. And Monica and I haven't spoken, so she hasn't even heard this yet. When we began designing the station, so many decisions had to be made. And I mean, look at this building. Of course, we made thousands of them. From tile to roofing to wall colors to poles or slides, overhead doors or accordion doors. The list of decisions was endless. And because my iPhone probably listens to me and social media tracks everything I search, the algorithm started giving me recommendations to answer those questions. But it also gave me a recommendation for a page called Safe Haven Baby Box. When I navigated to that page, I saw the video of the owner, Monica, taking a phone call in the middle of the night for a baby that had been surrendered, and I instantly knew we needed one at this station. When the design began, I should know this, but it went on for years. I think it was maybe around 2022, and at that time, I remember there were only 1 or 2 baby boxes in the state of Wisconsin. Having worked at the Department of Children and Families and seen the incredible power of adoption, I knew that if we were building a station of this magnitude, it had to be home to a Safe Haven Baby Box. This station is where lives are saved. Every day, the women and men that work here and serve this city save lives. We equip them with training, apparatus, machines, medications, tools, and this Safe Haven Baby Box is just one more tool to allow them to save a life. And while our firefighter paramedics are incredibly brave people, they know how much I care about them. The opportunity to save the life here cannot be possible without the parent or parents that make this unconscionably difficult choice. Think of something you love. Something that gives you that feeling so innate it feels like a part of your body. And now imagine that feeling being separated from you. Not erased from your memory, just right outside of your reach. And you picture that feeling day after day, and then picture the strength that it takes to continue. The unconditional love it takes to not reach out and take that thing back. The mental toll that takes, the sorrow it brings, the hurt that comes and never ever heals. But you do it anyway. It's a pain so few of us can imagine, and it's a pain that I want parents to know who choose this path for their baby, that I know you, I see it, I see your pain. We all do. And we honor the unconditional love that you are demonstrating through that action. I used to think, and I've said this to Chief Reynen, that if even one baby was placed in this box, it was all worth it. But what I learned through the process was that if one person hears about this box, the way I heard about it, and chooses any path of adoption, Safe Haven Baby Box or not, then this was worth it. So thank you to the Watertown Common Council who never once balked at the concept of putting this here. Thank you to our fire department who I know will meticulously caretake for it. Thank you to Safe Haven Baby Box for creating an avenue for saving lives. And thank you to the parents, past, present, and future, for choosing this path instead of another, and for giving your baby a life that you dreamed of them having. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. I just have a few words, not quite as many. Thank you all for being here. It really means a lot to have the support from the community, and the amount of shares that we had by posting it a day ago. This has been pretty phenomenal to watch. So As fire chief of the Watertown Fire Department, I'm so proud to stand here before you all today, dedicating this baby box at our new home at the new fire station. It's more than a piece of equipment. It's actually a statement and a commitment. It's a promise to families in our community, not only in the city of Watertown, but in the surrounding area and even in the state, that no matter what, your child will be safe and help is always here. Fire departments across Wisconsin have recognized the importance of these boxes in recent years, obviously since we're now allowed to do it. In Whitewater, Elkhorn, Salem Lakes, Racine, Reedsburg, and Howard, their leaders stood in front of their communities just like this and made the same pledge, that we will be here when someone is at their most vulnerable, when they feel out of options, and when they choose life but aren't sure where to turn next. This box is secure, climate-controlled, and continuously monitored. It offers a last resort option for a parent in crisis. It's legally protected, and it's anonymous. And it's our fast, trained personnel that are alerted within seconds. Okay, maybe 60 seconds, but we'll get it. A baby placed in this box will be met with care, compassion, and immediate medical attention by those I trust with my life. It may be used once, it may never be used, but its presence speaks volumes. It says that in Watertown, we value every life. It says that dignity and privacy matter, even in moments of fear or heartbreak. It says that your fire department is always working to serve through prevention, through response, and through hope. We build this fire station with the future in mind. With this addition, we go one step further in building a safer, more compassionate Watertown for everyone, from the unborn to the elderly, from families in crisis to those who simply need a hand to hold. To every mother and parent who may one day find themselves standing before this box, know this, you're not alone. We may never meet, but you are seen. You are respected, and your decision, as difficult as it is, may give a child the chance to grow up safe, healthy, and deeply loved. Today we bless this box, but more importantly, we bless the lives it may one day touch, the tiny hands it may hold, and the hearts it may help heal. Thank you. All right. Thank you. I'm going to now invite Monica Kelsey up from Safe Haven Baby Box to say a few words.
Well, thank you guys so much for having us today. Thank you for becoming part of the Baby Box family. My name is Monica Kelsey. I'm the founder. I'm not the owner. I started this as a nonprofit because I never wanted to profit off of the backs of these babies that are being saved. I'm the founder and current CEO of Safe Haven Baby Boxes, and we're the only organization in America today that is literally saving babies in boxes. Tomorrow we have a press release that is going out. A few days ago we had another baby in one of our boxes down in Mississippi, and I'll tell you, it never gets old getting the call from a fire station or from a hospital saying, Monica, we just had a baby in one of your boxes. And as exciting as it is for us when we save the life of a child, we also know that on the other end of that is a mother that is having the worst day of her life. And we recognize that. But we're allowing her to make a choice for herself that's best for her and for her child. And so here at Safe Haven Baby Boxes, we try to walk alongside these moms when they choose something so selfless to do. And basically these parents are saying, I want what's best for my child and it's not me. And that is probably one of the most selfless things a parent can actually do. And so, you know, this is the 359th baby box in the nation. And every time I bless another baby box, I'm so blessed to be able to be the front runner of an organization that is literally following Christ's purpose. To get you to understand why I started Safe Haven Baby Boxes and why I've dedicated my life to this ministry, I have to take you back a few years to get you to understand where the passion comes from and why I do what I do. And so I'm going to take you back to August of 1972, when a young 17-year-old girl was brutally attacked and raped and left along the side of the road. And this was in 1972 when abortion was illegal in our country. I'm not here to debate abortion. I'm just stating it wasn't available back then. And this 17-year-old girl, she pressed charges against this man, and he was arrested and he was charged. If that wasn't the worst of it, when her life was finally getting back to normal, she found out she was pregnant. And she was hidden for the remainder of the pregnancy, and she gave birth in April of 1973. And abandoned her child 2 hours after that child was born. And that child was me. So I stand on the front lines of this ministry as one of these kids that wasn't lovingly and safely and legally and anonymously placed in a Safe Haven baby box by a parent that wanted me. But this is my legacy, and I am now their voice. And I'll forever walk with these moms as they choose something safe for their child. And I'll forever walk with these kids and share with them their worth. You know, I got to meet my biological mother when I was 37 years old, and that became the best and the worst day of my life because I had no idea of my beginnings. But I'll tell you, getting to meet her gave me the empathy that I needed to be able to do what I do today, which is work with these moms who are literally having the worst day of their life. And we are that hope on the other side. On the other side of the phone, when they call us, we are the hope. We are the no shame. We're the no names. We're not blaming anyone. We're just walking alongside these moms, and it's an honor for me to be able to do that today. When my birth mother didn't have that all those years ago. Mayor, thank you for allowing us to cut a hole in your $1 million firehouse. We really appreciate it. But thank you guys so much for joining us today. And isn't it a blessing that we're standing at a firehouse, blessing a box that is going in the wall so that tomorrow we don't have to bless a box at a cemetery going in the ground. God bless you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And let's bless this box. Cory, you're up.
So I've been given the distinct pleasure of being able to bless this one. So if everyone just wants to bow their head and join me. Dear Heavenly Father, we are just so thankful that we are given this opportunity, not just as a fire department, but as a community, that we all get to come together and provide options for individuals who are seeking options that are not easy to take. We just pray that this box blesses the children who are placed within it, the mothers who have no other option, that they see that a life is worth living and that they are trying to provide what is best for that life. We just pray that all these things are glorious in your name. Amen.
This box is now available for women in this community and beyond. This box offers no shame, no blame, and no names. God bless you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Please feel free to go inside and take a look at the inside of the baby box, and you'll see where I got my vision when I started this organization back in 2016, and where these babies will be for about 60 seconds. It was actually, a minute and 40 seconds today is the time that a baby, when we did our final test. 1 minute, 40 seconds is all a baby will ever be in this box if a mother trusts this fire department and brings this baby down here. So God bless you guys, and thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Thank you.